Now, you might be average, just like I used to be, and you've come across self-improvement, seeing these high-value men that are rich, strong, and smart, driving around in their fancy cars with endless women around them. Wouldn't you want to be like them? Of course you would. I mean, who could blame you? Being in amazing shape, being able to retire your whole bloodline and future kids to come, who could blame you? This generation could blame you, that's who. A lot of boys, especially if they're young, are actually quite scared to quit degeneracy and get onto self-improvement because of what everyone will think. You see, we live in a world where most humans, 98% of humans, are slaves to comfort, living easy, not pushing themselves, caring about the present more than the future, having fun. And if they don't see you doing the same, acting sad, like a loser just like them, they will not like it. And the main reason of that being, whether it's a conscious or subconscious thought, is, well, they're just jealous of you, man. Jealous that you have the brain capacity and the power to quit and say no to degeneracy. And they can't because they're trapped in the loophole of being a slave, whether that's because they can't get out and they've just given up, or they just generally don't want to quit this comfort life. They just want to live in it and be like, I don't want to work hard, so I'll just live like this. It's all right. Just relax and chill like a fucking moron. So what will end up happening is people will either say, oh, bro, you've changed. Like, we miss the old you, man. Trying to manipulate you and make you feel bad. Or they'll just straight up be rude and insult you to try and just make you turn back into that fucking loser and a bum that you used to be. Listen, bro, if you're in this situation, all you can do is stay strong and keep away from these negative people. Don't involve them in your life, because if you're actually doing the right thing, the more haters you have, the more successful you are. And that's something I wish I knew earlier, because I thought, like, no matter what, if I was getting hate, I was doing the wrong thing. So I wish I knew that earlier. And if you want to see a video where I explain that in further detail, check out the YouTube video on screen now, where I talk about why getting hate actually isn't so much of a bad thing. So go watch that now if you struggle with hate. Traditional masculinity, something we used to live by for hundreds of years, since time began, is started to be shamed by these slaves and being made to seem like it's toxic because they're too ignorant and rude to have an open mind and hear out what us traditional men actually have to say. For example, Andrew Tate, a very famous man, all of his haters, and I can say this very confidently, every single one of his haters, every single one of Andrew Tate's haters have never watched him before properly, have only watched these like 2.5-second clips on TikTok of him saying one joke or one sentence out of context and like, oh, Andrew Tate misogynistic, toxic masculinity, and all this bullshit. And I can say that confidently because there's no reason why you should hate Andrew Tate in any way. Even if you do hate him for whatever reason, you have to respect the shit that he's done. I mean, he's gone through cancellation, he's gone through prison, and he's still here standing stronger than all of us. So at least have respect for the man if you don't like him for whatever reason. I don't know why anyone wouldn't like him in the first place. He's a great role model. I look up to him quite a lot. And I'd get shamed for saying, oh no, I look up to Andrew Tate fan, oh, watch out. But obviously there's a few things I wouldn't adapt to my lifestyle. It's not anything I disagree with. It's just something that I like, stuff that I wouldn't do. Like Andrew Tate smokes cigars. I would never smoke. And Andrew Tate like has multiple wives. Personally, I wouldn't do that, but I'm not about to shame him for his lifestyle. Like, that's his lifestyle. If he wants to live like that, then he can live like that. But what I'm trying to say is, the point is, Andrew Tate haters don't actually take the time to watch one of his full podcasts. They just go by like these little 2-second clips put together by like more degenerate Andrew Tate haters. And they're all fucking stupid, weak beta males as well. You're never going to find a strong masculine man that hates Andrew Tate. It's just like, it's input equals output. Like, that just doesn't make sense. Traditional masculinity is just self-improvement, men wanting to work hard, improving their triple M's, money, muscle, and mindset, wanting to change their lives for the best, and just fucking support their families. Like, what's wrong with that? If you have a problem with all of that I've just said, then you have been corrupted by the world we live in today. You have been corrupted because you slaves have put that into the same category as toxic masculinity, which is evil men degrading and abusing women, treating everyone around them like shit because of their unhealthy egos. Like, they are not the same. Stop comparing them. Traditional and toxic masculinity are completely different things. The Tate brothers aren't misogynistic. Tate brothers aren't toxic. They're none of that. If you actually take the time to study these traditional men, we're not fucking women abusers. Like, what is wrong with you guys? Seriously, what is wrong with you guys? You need to look in the mirror and think, what the fuck is wrong with you? Real men, like the Tate brothers, show women respect, providing and protecting them. Just like what we did hundreds of years ago, but apparently now it's a bad thing to want to provide for women. Apparently that's bad for whatever reason. Hundreds of years ago, things were done the right way. The men would go out and hunt, finding food, bringing it back to their families so their wives and kids wouldn't starve and would be healthy and strong. But apparently that's bad. Don't give your women and kids food. Don't provide for them. Don't spend money on them. Don't do any of that, because apparently in this generation that's evil. Don't do that, mate. Weak beta men, on the other hand, get glorified. Do you think they get hate? Of course they don't. Well, not as much hate as traditional men do, getting sympathy left, right, and center, when deep down, really, they are the problem. I mean, weak beta men treat women worse than traditional toxic masculinity men in the first place. They end up poor, money and mindset-wise. Guess who makes all of this happen? You know, it leads back to the same thing in most of my videos. The Matrix. Oh, he's talking about the Matrix again. He's weird, he's a psychopath. Ugh. Like, I always get so much hate on TikTok for, talking about these crazy topics for whatever reason. I mean, because everyone that hates me are rude slaves that are closed-minded and too afraid to face the truth. That's the fucking reason. But anyways, the Matrix doesn't want any more strong men. That might ruin their plans. They want to keep the rest of us weak so they can be successful with their plans. And to be honest, who can blame them? I mean, if I was an evil ruler of the world, part of the Matrix, I would want to keep everyone weak too if I just had that shitty mindset. I mean, I might as well go along with it and make everyone else weak, right? Like, listen, we need the Matrix for the world to work, right? But me personally, I'm not going to be a slave. I'm not going to be part of the Matrix for much longer. I'm not going to follow the system for the rest of my life like everyone else I know. And I'm also going to still be supporting you guys and not backing down. I don't care about the hate I get. I don't care about nothing. Nothing's stopping me from helping the people that actually want to change. Because anyone that hates me, anyone that hates on me, whether that's on TikTok, YouTube, whatever, they ain't on self-improvement. So they can just fuck off, you know, watch their little cat videos on TikTok and do whatever. So if you fell asleep for the entire video, oh my God. If you fell asleep for the entire video and just woke up now, don't worry, buddy, because I'm gonna sum the whole video up for you, man. So, not toxic, fuck off. Traditional masculinity is shamed because 1, these slaves that can't be asked to change themselves for the better are jealous of you. And 2, the Matrix doesn't want you to be traditional anymore, as that's too strong for their liking. I rest my case. Mic drop. I didn't really talk about the Matrix much in this video, so for a video where I actually talk about the Matrix properly in full detail and context, video on the screen right now, go check that out. It's a good one. Thank you boys for watching as always, and peace. I hope this video helped you out. That's what I do. I want to help you guys out as much as I can. Yeah, peace, love, love, love.